What's up guys, Curtis here from Matador Darts, and today I'm bringing you a video on double finishes. Double finishes are becoming more popular in professional darts and also amateur darts as well, and it's just more of a beneficial way to go out, I would say, with a couple of examples that I'm going to show you in this video. So the first reason you will want to go out on a double finish is if you've blocked off your treble that you have to go for. So two examples I can think of this are 96 and 100. So for example, on 100 you will go for the treble 20 first dart to go treble 20 and double tops. But if you drop low on the treble 20 and you completely block it off, your shot on 80 is a bit more difficult, because 80, the generic sort of checkout on 80 is treble 20 and then double 10. But because you've blocked off the treble 20 with your first dart, this is where you would probably go for a double finish. In case of 80, you would go for two double tops. In the case of 96, where you miss low on the 96 and leave yourself 76, you can go for two double 19s. For me, this is just a bit more of a beneficial way of making sure you don't sort of ruin your chances of finishing a leg. So when you block off the treble 20 and you still go for it, there's a chance that you could knock your original first dart out and then the other dart falls out as well, so you haven't scored anything off 100. You could get a really bad deflection and you get a bounce out, or it could go into the 5 or 1, which means you have to hit a treble to leave yourself on a double for the next visit. So you're just sort of playing percentages. If you go for a double and you miss low on the double and you leave yourself 60, all you got to do is lay up another single 20 and then you leave yourself double tops for the next visit if you've got a chance of visiting the board. Whereas if you go for the treble and you miss it, or you get a bounce out, or it deflects into a 5 or 1, as I said before, you have to hit a treble next dart to be able to guarantee yourself a 1 dart checkout on your next visit. And at the end of the day, you want to try and finish in as less visits and as less darts as possible, and leaving yourself handy on your next visit is probably the best way to do this. I wouldn't recommend going for two double tops if you are a confident treble 20 hitter and your first dart goes above the treble 20. So if your first dart goes above the treble 20 and it leaves a really good marker, there's not much point in going for two double tops, because if you go for tops and you miss it, you're just kind of ruining your chances of getting to a finish in the next visit, as I said before. Whereas if you go for treble 20 and you go above, you get a really nice marker, you use that marker and hit the treble 20, and then you can go down to double 10. Whereas if you just hit the single 20, that means you can again just hit a single 20 and leave yourself double top on your next visit, again playing the percentages. The next reason you would go for a double checkout is if you're sort of more confident on hitting that double than the one-off treble. So my example again for this is in the 90s, and it is 92. So for 92, generally you will go treble 20 and then double 16 to check out. But if you hit a single 20 and you block it off, or in fact if you just hit above it as well, because you're not going to go for treble 20 again, your next dart is generally going to be for 72 at treble 12 or treble 16. Now the issue here is treble 12 and treble 16 aren't used too much on the board. The problem is hitting that one-off treble is a smaller target than the double. So for me personally, if I leave myself 72, I will generally go for a double finish, which in this case is two double 18s. This is because I usually aim and practice a lot more on double 18 than I do when I'm playing on treble 12s and treble 16s. So generally I'll go for two double 18s rather than going for the treble. The only time I would actually do this is if my opponent's already on a finish. I would go for the double because you're trying to hit a bigger target. Say you're on 92 and you hit a single 20 and your opponent's back on 250. I don't see much reason in going for double, and in fact it can be seen as a bit of a way of showing off. Now if you are really confident on double 18s, go for it anyway, like who cares, you're trying to win the game. But for me personally, if my opponent's well off me, I'll go for the treble 16 or treble 12 on that one-off shot, because it doesn't matter too much if I miss it, unless my opponent is at 180 next dart. I'm confident enough in the fact that if I do miss the treble 16 and hit a single or hit another number, I can leave myself a good checkout anyway for my next visit, and that way I'll be able to finish the leg that way. And yeah guys, as I said, those are the two examples that I'd give. Hopefully this all made sense with the sort of examples in the background as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you've taken something from this video, and hopefully you get to implement it into your game. And yeah guys, that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below what you want to see from me in the future, and obviously subscribe if you're new. And yeah guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.